In this short video, we want to present you the enhanced tab logic in the newest version of Time Cockpit. As you probably know, Time Cockpit can display multiple lists in tabs. So let's open 3 lists, just as an example. You see I have the list of customers, the list of projects, and the list of tabs, and they are opened on top of each other. Let's fold this together with a double click. So I can work with the customers, I can look up something in the projects, go back to customers, and I can even use drag and drop to put these lists side by side. So I can take the project list, drag it here, drop it, and now I have the customers on the left hand side and the projects on the right hand side by side, and I can work with them both. If I want to have it back in full screen mode, I just drag it, put it here in the middle, drop it, and now projects are again in the list of full screen tabs. This is a feature that Time Cockpit has on the full client and the browser client for quite a while now. But now we have enhanced this tab logic for forms. Let's open the project list again. So by now, if I double click on a data row, the form is opened as a pop-up window. This is fine for small forms, but this is sometimes not sufficient if the form is quite large, multi-column forms. If you really want to work with this back reference tabs and things like that, there are a lot of situations where you wish you had more screen state available for such a form. And this is now possible with the enhanced tab logic. So I can, for instance, let's take this one here, I can hit the Control key and double click the row. And as you see, the data row is now opened in the form inside the tab logic. So now I have the projects list and the project opened directly on top of each other. I have the whole screen estate available for this one project, and I can, for instance, work with the back reference tab and use the entire screen for whatever I want to do. Of course, you can again take this thing and drag it and split your screen so you see the list and the form side by side. In fact, this feature, you can achieve this feature even simpler. If you take a project, let's take this one, and you hit the Alt key and double click the data row, but you now see that the screen is automatically splitted, and you see the project detail row on the right hand side and the list on the left hand side. So for instance, we could say, let's change the budget here. I want to change it, hit it. You see on the left hand side it's automatically refreshed when you click save. And now let's work with the next one. Hit the Alt key again, double click it, and you see it's opened on the right hand side, not in a new tab, but in the existing tab. And let's change the budget here again, 2000 for instance, save it, and that's it. The new tab logic does not only work for a list and double-clicking a row here, but you can also use hyperlinks. For instance, all these projects are associated to a customer which is called demo customer. If I want to see the details of this demo customer, I can follow the hyperlink, and again, the customer row is opened as a pop-up window. The same shortcuts apply for these hyperlinks as you have just seen with opening the detail row. So if I press the Control key while clicking on the hyperlink, the target row is opened full screen in its own tab. If I hit the Alt key and click on the link, the target row is opened in a split screen mode where you see the target row on the right hand side and the list on the left hand side.